Good evening. This is Ashutosh this side, and I'm really happy and excited. So, as today is 29th April 2025, I'm really happy that I have completed 5 years as I started my journey, or I have mentioned in many videos where I told everyone that I started my journey on 29th April 2020. So it's been 5 years and I'm really happy and excited. So as I'm waiting for people, I hope you people will join. This is a short live meeting. I'll be here for only 15 or 20 minutes, not more than that. Maybe 20 or 25 it can be. So thank you for joining, and please write in the comments below so I can see that who is joining. And today is just, I have completed 5 years of my spoken English journey. That's why I'm conducting this live and I'm really happy about it. So first I'll start with my introduction. My name is Ashutosh Trivedi, and I have completed my master's degree recently, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. Apart from this, I run a YouTube channel, that is Ashu Official, where I create some solo videos and conversations, and I try to help you guys to speak better English. And so I started my spoken English journey on 29th April 2020. That was the first day when I started my journey, and I wanted to improve, I wanted to work on my communication skills. That's why I started. So if you have any question regarding my spoken English journey, you can write in the comments below. I'll be really happy to give answer to you guys, and you can write your names too. So I was telling you that I started my journey and I didn't have idea about the spoken English. I was not very much into it. I was good as an English student or as an English subject, but I didn't think about spoken English prior to this 29th April. But there were few cases where I thought, why can't I speak good English? And that's why I started working on spoken English. So the first day was 29th April 2020. I was back home due to COVID 19. In those days, I was pursuing my bachelor's degree, that was BCom Honors Accounting from Banaras Hindu University. But unfortunately, I was back home due to COVID 19, and I thought, what should I do? And I was always curious to do something which can give me the benefits in future. So the one thing came in my mind, it would be really nice if I would work on my communication skills. I'll be able to improve myself. And there was a video, just one short video which I came across, the video of Warren Buffett, where the one anchor asked Buffett that what you will recommend everyone despite thinking about their age. So he said that if somebody wants to improve himself 50% better than himself, he should work on his communication skills. He said that if somebody is going to work on his communication skills, he'll be 50% better than himself. So that's what that impressed me a lot, and I thought of working on my communication skills. And when I started my journey, I was really excited, energetic, enthusiastic, and really optimistic and positive that I will be able to become a good speaker. But of course, there were many questions in my mind because there was nobody. I started my journey from home, so there was nobody to guide me that how I'm going to pursue my journey of spoken English. And I started just by watching that video that inspired me a lot to continue my journey. Then I just came across one application that was Buddy Talk, and I started practicing there. That's how it is. So now there is a comment. I understand English, but it is difficult for me to speak. Now I have an interview after 2 days. What should I do? As I have been practicing since month, but I am not improving. To be honest, I want to tell you one thing, like if you have an interview after 2 days only, that's going to be very difficult for you to improve in 2 days because it's not a short journey. You need to do practice as much as you can. Right now, I'm speaking, right? There is nobody in front of me. I'm just reading your comments, or I'm just speaking something which is coming to my mind. The same thing you have to do. Maybe take your phone, switch on the camera, and try to speak on topics and think that you are giving interview. Okay, that you can do for the 2 days. You can just prepare your introduction is really important for the interview first, and first impression matters a lot. So you can prepare your interview, prepare your introduction, right, and then try to do rehearsal in front of camera, in front of mirror, That's how you can do in 2 days. Otherwise, it's very difficult to improve the whole English. It's been 5 years, as I have given the title, that I started my journey on 29th April 2020, and today is 29th April 2025. I have completed 5 years in my spoken English journey. Till now, I cannot say that I'm perfect in English. And it's been, yeah, sorry, not 2 days, but 20 days. Okay. If you have 20 days, that's good, just, time. So what you can do, write just, some common questions of the interview and just go through the answers, maybe through the videos. There are many videos on YouTube that how to give interview and what kind of questions they ask in interview. Watch those videos and write down those questions and practice by yourself that how will you answer those questions if they will ask you in interview. That's what you can do in 20 days. And do practice on platforms like Peer Up or Be Angrage, Open Talk. There are many platforms, Clubhouse, High Local. There, go and tell other trainers also that I have an interview and what kind of tips and tricks you will give me. There are many people who can help you with this if they are good in English. So hi, good evening, Rashmi ma'am. So yes, I'm good. Thanks for asking, English Wale sir. I'm really happy that you texted me. And what about you? Like, how are you doing? You want to connect with me? So yes, you can connect with me. Recently, even though today I uploaded a video, so there are links of my social media platforms. So you can join my Instagram, you can join through Telegram or the Facebook page, whatever you want to. So you can connect with me, or on YouTube also. So that's how it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, and actually, what's my specs power? Actually, it was 1.5 minus 1.5, but today again I went for the checkup and he told me that minus 2.5 it has increased now. So I am going to change my specs maybe in future. I'll get in 2 days because I went there for the specs only. So because I use phone, laptop or tablet a lot, that's why it is happening. Most of the time I spend time on a screen, which is not a good thing and it is not recommended, but it is my work, so I can't deny that. How can I avoid using phone? How to learn English only in 3 months? I don't have any magic. I would say I can't tell you that how can you improve in 3 months. But yes, completely. But you can improve something in 3 months. For me, it's been 5 years. That's what I am trying to tell you again and again. I have completed 5 years of my spoken English journey, but till now I make a lot of mistakes. There are many things which I don't know about, and there are many things of the language which I need to work on. I need to improve myself. But in 3 months, at least you can introduce yourself, you can hold a general conversation and an all round conversation with people with the right guidance. So, what you have to do, listen to English conversation as much as you can do. Try to record yourself also. Just take some topics, small topics, and record yourself on camera. Speak in front of mirror. Take a topic and just try to read out loud. So all these activities are recommended. Even though today I uploaded a video on my channel, so go and watch this video. You will get an idea that what kind of activities I used to do in past to improve my English. So you will get a right way to improve your English too. And it's been 5 years for me, man. So it's a long time. It's a long journey. Oh, what about you, man? Of course, I'm curious to know about your specs power. Please let me know. So, yes, hi, Ram. Ram, good evening. And learning focus, yes, hi. Oh, this is your first time. Thank you so much. Many, many thanks to you for joining me today. So I don't do a lot of live sessions, but today, as just I got this in my mind that I have completed 5 years, and I was excited and really happy that I have completed 5 years. It's a long time, and it's very difficult to be consistent. Just throughout the 5 years, I was not able to do practice every single day, I will say, but of course I tried my level best to be consistent for 90 to 95%. even though I would speak for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but I just already made sure that I'm going to speak English at least for some time. Yes, hi Vinay Pathak. Good evening. How are you? Oh, thank you so much. So kind of you. Yes, hi Shivu. Good evening. How are you doing and how's your practice going? So if you guys have any question, you can write in the comments below and I'll try to answer that. And I was just excited to have this live for a short period of time to tell you guys that I have completed 5 years of my spoken English journey. So be patient to see good results. You need to be really patient. You need to go forward and do practice as much as you can. Yes, I have tried Toastmaster, Chandrabhan. Thanks for asking. I have been there for 6 months as I'm in Kanpur. So I joined Toastmasters in my city for almost 6 months. And I felt it's very nice, a good platform. But after that, I didn't feel like going there. It was difficult for me to travel on Sundays. So because I go to temple on Sundays especially. So I found it difficult to join, and most of the time they used to have offline meetings on Sundays. But I felt it's better for me to do something online, because as I'm into online content creation, I'm into talking with the people or expressing my thoughts online, so it will be better for me to connect or with people online or to build a community as much as I can. But I liked there and I learned a lot, and I found that online speaking is completely different from offline speaking. When you go on a stage, you need to have a lot of courage. Even though if you are able to speak English, it does not mean that you are going to perform well in the front of people or in front of your fellow Toastmasters. So why is it so understanding English but unable to speak without little fluency? It is just person out of words. When someone asks a question, we just lag behind. Why we are able to understand English? Because we live in India and we study English as a subject since childhood, so we are able to understand this language. But when it comes to speaking, we do not speak. We don't have some opportunities. We don't find out some people with whom we can express our thoughts in English. That is the reason that you understand just all those things, but if you are not practicing, how can you speak? Because this is the matter of your mouth muscles. Maybe things can be there in your head, right? But they are not fit in your just your mouth muscles, or maybe the tongue or the teeth and the jaws. So when you practice, then only it becomes possible. Because even though sometimes I know that maybe I have a lot of things in my mind and the correct sentences, but when I speak, I make mistakes, because that is the lack of practice, lack of confidence, or many more things. So we need to work on that as much as we can. To become fluent, you need to speak. That is only the solution. Yeah, the tips, of course, as I'm saying, that is speaking matters a lot, and speaking comes from speaking. The more you speak, better you become. So try to find people with whom you can do practice every single day on various topics. Okay, if you are not having that privilege to have people, then try to go out and express just your locations or your place in English, as I'm doing nowadays. A kind of English vlogging, you can do it. So yes, hi English with Savitri. Yes, I'm good. Thanks for asking. How about you? Yes, exactly, sir. This is the same thing in my mind. I make correct sentence, but when I try to speak, my mind freezes. That's absolutely right. That's what I'm saying. That it is the matter of your mouth muscles. It's like I'm telling you, you know how to do, just you know everything about the dance, that how to do this, how to that. But until unless you do not go on floor, how can you do dance very well? The same. Maybe you know that English in your head, you know that by speaking you can improve, but if you're not speaking, how can you improve? So you need to do speaking practice. That is must. Otherwise, always you will fumble. Even though after speaking also, when you speak, if I talk about myself, if I'll go in front of people who are very experienced, or maybe the interviewer, I will get stuck. I'll get fear speaking in front of them, because first, fear of getting judged. Maybe they can reject me. That is also the one fear. It will be there in my mind. And they are very experienced people. That's why we are always getting fear of that professionalism. So that is there. That happens with everyone, even though after having a lot of practice of language. But yeah, that is obvious and that is okay. But first and most important thing is that you need to do practice as much as you can. Grammar plays a vital role in it. Of course, grammar is the one of the, I would say, the most important part of the language. But as we are here in India, we studied English as a subject, we studied grammar in our childhood. So that's what I think, at least people know basics of it. And if you are not aware of the basics, go through the basics like tenses or the part of speech a bit and the modal verbs and all these things, that how it works, how do you construct, how can you construct sentences, to get the basic idea of it, and then start listening to English content, start reading English books, and start speaking to people as much as you can. So all these things are important. Grammar is also important. I cannot say that grammar does not play any role in spoken English. Yes, but if you listen to English content, if you read English books, you get that grammar indirectly in your subconscious mind. While you are reading something, those sentences are going on in your head. So that's why one practice is very helpful, that take a paragraph and read out loud. When you do it, first you are just working on your fluency by speaking out loud. You are listening the content. If you are speaking out loud, it will go to your ears also. At the same time, your just vision is also becoming better, and the sentences are going into your subconscious mind, so they will help you in future to speak English correctly. So all these practices you can do. Reading out loud can be the one of the most important things to improve the language. When I started my journey, I used to take a page or two pages, and nowadays also I do it. Sometimes I take and just I try to speak out loud, and that is very helpful. And we come across many words which we do not know that how to pronounce. We get stuck sometimes while pronouncing those words. Then you can go on Google and find out the right pronunciation of that. So that will also help you to improve pronunciation skills. Any important role play vocabulary speaking? Why not, man? Words are really important. Without words, how can you express your thoughts, right? If you need to express a situation, you need to have some words to express it. Like, let's suppose if you are going to tell a horror story, you need to know that what is meant by horror, what is meant by ghost, right? What is meant by the quiet environment, all these things. You need to know all these basic vocabulary related to that particular situation. So words are really important. And words you can get by listening to the content, by reading to the content. If you listen to content carefully, you'll get a lot of new words every day. And if you read books or story books in the beginning, you will get many words which you can use in future. Hi, I know English but not feeling confident what I do. Because that is lack of practice. The more you speak, better you become. Confidence only comes from the practice. Every single day, do consistent practice at least for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you will record a short video of yours for 3 minutes or 4 minutes every day, within a month you will be able to become confident. You will be able to feel the difference in yourself. Sir, is there any platform where we can speak to experts but should be little bit affordable for students, as we have platforms but students can't afford such huge amount? That is very difficult to say, but there are only the platforms which I already used, and I use them like English Yari, Clappingo, or you can use Inktalki. Inktalki is a bit affordable, I can say. And uh, and apart from this, I don't know a lot of platforms because I know that they are very expensive. So if you want to have one-on-one conversation with the trainers, obviously you have to pay money, and you need to pay a lot. Yeah, please your mind. So, hello sir, how much grammar is important to learn English? This question has been asked by plenty of people. You are going to clear my doubt. Yeah, exactly. Most of the, even though I answered this question a few minutes ago. So grammar plays a vital role in it, but you don't need to become master at the grammar, that you are going to learn all the exercises, you are going to do a lot of exercises, because many students see, they do competition practice, right? If they are preparing for competitive exams, for them it's okay because they'll get marks if they will not be able to do it correctly. But in spoken English, it is little bit different. It's okay if you make some few mistakes, okay? After 5 months, 6 months, even though if you are making silly mistakes, it's okay. But you don't need to master grammar all the time, because if you will go very deep into the grammar, then always it will be in your head that I am just not correct, and you will not be able to become fluent. You will stuck, because always you will thinking about, oh, it is past perfect or present perfect or the present continuous or the past continuous. So better to learn this language practically. Of course, try to go for the basics of the grammar, like tenses are very important, modal verbs, or spoken English grammar is literally different from written grammar. So but you can go for these practical topics which can help you to speak English, and then start listening to English content, start reading English books, and then start speaking with the people somehow. And take a topic, write down, maybe take a just topic pollution, write on it, and record your video on the same topic. Read that topic for 2 or 3 times and record your video for 3 minutes. That will help you to become better, because when you write you get sufficient time and you will be able to write them correctly. You can just correct your grammar as well. But when you speak, you have to speak spontaneously, so it becomes very difficult to speak 100% accurately. Even though for me it's nearly impossible to speak 100% accurately, even though I have completed 5 years of my spoken English journey. As I said, I started my journey in 2020, it is 2025. After 5 years also, I cannot say that I can speak 100% accurately. Understood. So another question is, hi sir, I'm a big fan of you. Thank you. I am following your channel for past 1 year. I have learned English by watching your videos. Thanks a million, sir, for your great service. Thank you so much. Like, due to you people or due to the support of you guys only, I'm able to do it. Otherwise, it's very difficult to make videos or continue the journey without support. So support matters a lot, and due to all of you guys only I'm able to continue my journey. So really thanks, I'm really thankful to all of you. Thank you so much. So another, sir, I am facing network issues, therefore not able to ask you questions. No issues, maybe you can ask me in future, or you can write the comment when I just maybe in my videos you can write the questions. It's not a problem, I will try to answer that. Okay. Sir, you have a YouTube channel where you upload your conversational videos, or how can I have conversation with you? To be honest, I'm sorry to say, but nowadays due to my hectic schedule, I am not able to do a lot of conversation with the learners especially, and I stopped doing it. My schedule is really hectic. I conduct sessions for my students, and I conduct online classes for them, online paid private sessions for them. So I don't have a lot of time to do videos with everyone now. I stopped doing it. Only I'm just trying to maintain the consistency with a few trainers, and that is also helpful for me. So I'm so sorry for that. But if you want to have, maybe I can do some live on Instagram, so there you can talk to me for a few minutes. That is possible. So Mr. Gautam, hello sir, I can speak English, but when it comes to conditional sentences, when I stuck. Oh yes, man. Even though I'm not very good at conditional sentences, to be honest, I'm telling you the reality. So for that, we need to do some particular practice. We need to go through that topic deeply and then try to make some sentences, many sentences. When you do that practice consciously, not in just, I would say the meeting or not directly with the people. So when you are alone, just, go through the topic and make some sentences and try to speak them loud and try to use them into some situations. That will help you to use, or just use your knowledge in the practical conversations or the conversation. Because I'm also not very good in conditional sentences, to be honest. I'm not very much or very deep or very good in grammar, but I learned this language by listening to the content, by following a lot of speeches of the good speakers, and then I started speaking. Hi sir, is it normal for a quick thinker to be slow in answering? Why and how can one improve their vocabulary? So yes, actually, if you're a quick thinker and you have a lot of thoughts in your mind, then you can answer if you have words and thoughts as well. But if you think you don't have sufficient words and you don't have sufficient thoughts, it is always recommended to speak in a moderate speech or the moderate speed, that the people can understand you very well, because the goal of communication is to make others understand. It is not that you are speaking for yourself, you are speaking for others. So it's better to speak in a moderate speed that everyone can understand you. So that's why it is not recommended to speak very fast. At the same time, you'll get stuck. Maybe you will run out of words, you will run out of thoughts. So it's better to speak slowly. Maybe it can take a long time to practice that, because in the beginning it's very difficult to speak slowly, but literally you can work on it. Yes, hi Kusum. So yes, as I said that you can talk to me if I do some live sessions on Telegram or Instagram. So all of you guys want to join me or have the conversation directly, then you can join my Telegram channel. Recently I uploaded a video, and if you will go in the description of the video, you will be able to find the link of my Instagram page or Instagram channel, or this I would say Facebook page and Telegram as well. So follow there, because I do live. When I do live on Telegram, you can ask question directly, because on YouTube this function is not there. Only you can write and I can answer them. But on Telegram you can directly talk to me for a few minutes. On Instagram also you can do that. So just if you will join those platforms, so in future if I'll do any live there, you'll get an opportunity to have conversation with me. So okay, I think now the time it is like almost 8:42. I have a session after 2 or 3 minutes. So there is nobody around me with whom I can practice English speaking. But I try to talk to myself, but I'm not able to do it for a long time. Then do practice with ChatGPT, okay? And second, that I am telling a lot of platforms. Download these platforms like Peer Up, be be Angrej, Open Talk, Clubhouse, High Local. You'll get a lot of people there with whom you can speak English. So Peer Up, Be Angrej, Real Life English, all these platforms I'm always telling you guys. So you can go on Play Store and download them. So you can find speakers online, because it is very difficult to change your surrounding. Even though I didn't get anybody with whom I can speak English in the past, but I have created an online environment, and I found a lot of people from all over the world with whom I can do practice now. Sir, I am able to speak English but not too much. How can I improve that? So the first is that record your own videos, try to give feedback to yourself, find out your own mistakes, and do practice with the people who are better than you. I am telling the name of all these platforms. There you can find some good people and they can give you good recommendations. And try to consume English content attentively. Watch English videos attentively, listen to English content attentively, and write some new words if you come across. That's how you can improve. It is a consistent journey, even though sometimes I feel the same that I'm not able to improve, but I'm trying to maintain the consistency. If you're consistent, for sure you're going to improve. So practice makes progress. Believe in practice and try to do right practice with people. So okay, thank you so much guys. Many thanks to you guys, and I'm really thankful and to all of you for your support, because due to your support only I'm able to complete 5 years of my spoken English journey, and I want to go really far and I want to improve myself as much as I can, so I can help you guys in future. I can tell you the right way to improve English. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. Many thanks to all of you for joining me, and bye bye, take care. We will meet in future again. Bye.